Hey everyone, it's Star Sketch and welcome back to a new video. Today is just going to be a little Erin Talks video, a little motivational talk, if you will, of how to live more in the present moment. I feel like so many of us tend to think too much about the future or think too much about the past. We need to, it's good to plan out our future and it's good to reflect on our past, but it just seems like that there is so much that people do to focus on those two things that you kind of lose what you're doing in the present moment. So I figured I'd have a little Erin Talks episode of how I have been trying to live more in the moment, in the present moment, rather than thinking about the future or my past too much. Let me start out by saying again, like I said before, planning out your future and thinking about your past is not a bad thing. Don't feel like that this video is trying to say don't do that, because obviously planning for your future and also reflecting on your past are very two important things. But what I'm saying here is we shouldn't be fully focused on the past or future. We should be like 80% the present, 20% the past and future. Obviously we have the direction that we'd like to go to. Maybe making a vision board like this one that I've made in a SMART goal might be helpful just to know the direction, and I see this every day. But I'm not like hyper focusing on it. I'm living in the moment of what needs to be done. And even just having like a little like pad of paper. I use my 4-subject notebook here that I use as like my life journal. It's kind of like a bullet journal, but more just for lists of different parts of my life. So I have one for Star Sketch and one for like just everyday life, and one for finances, and one, well, I don't really need the finances one anymore because I have a budget book, so I don't know what to do with that section yet. But the last section is all about me and Anthony, just like, our relationship and, planning out stuff with that. But I like to use my list here so that I have a master to-do list for the week. And I could add to it as I go when I see fit. But it's more or less things once I get done what's in my planner and done for, I'm in a job program, so done with that kind of stuff. Then I can go to this master to-do list of other things that I can do. So I'm not like, figuring out what I want to do. But at the same time, a big tip that I have been trying to do when it comes to living in the present and also being a planner and being a journal lover of talking about my past or what has already happened, I definitely always make sure I do a self check-in. Once I complete my planner tasks and once I complete my my job program tasks, before I get to my master to-do list, I just check in with myself. Have I, taken care of my physical body? Do I need a shower? Do I need some water? Do I need a snack? Just kind of checking in with myself. Have I gone outside much today? No. Let's go take a few minutes to just kind of bask outside. Have I, done all my cleaning needs that I need to do in my physical space that I'm in right now? Do I need to clean up anything? Do I need a little dance break just to get my body moving if it's a rainy day? Stuff like that. So just kind of checking in with yourself when you're about to move on from like work tasks to like more personal tasks. Like what I put on my master to-do list is totally different than what I put in my planner. So in my planner, I more or less put like maybe the main chore that I need to get done today, whether it's laundry or vacuuming the house, stuff like that. I also put top 3 to-do lists for Star Sketch. So that could be a social media post, or it could be working on a workbook, working on a coloring book, working on, I have a craft fair coming up this weekend, so doing anything for that. And then I also have at the bottom what video I'm filming, editing, and uploading for that day. So I work on those first, and then I go to my job program list, which is actually behind my master to-do list, and I go through that. And I'm just like, okay, what can I do today? I need to take some more personality tests to learn more about myself. I need to email somebody. I need to research the 5 companies I want to work for. I got to reach out to my references, blah, blah, blah. Doing all of that kind of stuff. And then once I'm done with that, and obviously I don't do all of these tasks in one day. I try to focus on one and see if I can do it. And if I can't do one of them being like a one main task thing, like for example, at the top here I have personality tests that I need to take. So there's a few of those, so I would do those in one day. Researching routines of inspirations. And then I have a couple of my inspirations there that I'm going to be writing out their routines and trying to make my own routine. Because that's another thing that I've been trying to do lately, is just trying to become the best version of myself. And I feel like when we kind of focus too much on the past and future, we tend to lose what our inspiration is in the first place of why we're doing certain things. So that's another thing I've been trying to do, is trying to incorporate my inspirations into my daily life, you know? So that's another way that you can live more in the present. And then after I do all that, that's when I go to my master to-do list, which is more like just personal tasks that I wish to get done. For example, organizing some of my trading cards, editing a commander deck for Magic the Gathering is something I want to do. Cleaning my bed sheets, I know I have to get that done definitely by Friday, because my boyfriend sleeps over and I like to have clean bed sheets when he sleeps over. I gotta literally deep clean my bedroom floor because that hasn't been done in a while. I gotta make a DIY bracelet holder for my craft fair thing. And I also have just like, you know, pay Anthony such and such a money, pay my bill, buy new planner stickers for my planner, etc. But yeah. So those are like how I kind of like to stay in the moment, is I just kind of focus on little tasks at a time. I plan it out ahead of time, whether it's a Monday or a Sunday, and just kind of plan it out, and then just kind of it doesn't leave my mind per se. It just kind of, you know, is there. And you know, I'm sorry, a phone call came through, so I had to get that out of the way. It's just having it there, having a plan, so then you can just go to that and be like, okay, what can I do right now? Like asking yourself that. I used to do, back in the day, very, like, I'd say at this point over 5 years ago, I used to do the like hourly planning, where I would literally set a schedule for myself, and that didn't always work for me. I like having a schedule, like things to do during the week, but I don't like the fact of going through the day of like, because it kind of just feels like school to me, with 9 a.m. walk the dogs, 10 a.m. work on this, 11 a.m. work on this, 12 p.m. lunch, you know. It's not for me. And also things could change every day. You never know what could happen, especially because I live with my family and stuff. So it's just like, you know, if I was living on my own or something, I probably would set myself on a schedule, to be honest. But because I live here still, I'm just kind of going with the flow of things. So it's kind of the nice thing about it. But another way that I've been just trying to live in the moment is not trying to be on my social media as much. I literally only have social media right now just for Star Sketch for the most part. I mean, I have a personal Facebook, but other than that, I don't really have any like personal accounts. So it's just kind of all like for my brand, you know? So whenever I'm off social media, it's like I'm off work. So I try not to check my stuff. So instead I'll do, I'll put on some music on my TV and make some bracelets or color or do something creative. Or I will look at my trading cards and check in with, maybe making another Pokemon deck or something, or editing my Magic the Gathering decks or something, just to do something with my hands. I could also, just create a painting or even journal, and just kind of do something, or just literally sit in bed and just watch YouTube. So then I just feel more in the moment, or just go outside and enjoy nature and color outside or whatnot. Just kind of reconnecting with that. And grounding exercises have been really helpful as well. I'm actually in the midst of making my grounding techniques workbook. Just for all of you to know, for those of you that watch my YouTube, I always give you guys insights into things, but I'm making a new workbook series, and it's based on the 4 elements, earth, fire, air, and water. So I'm excited about that. But anywho, just, obviously things are going to happen where you want to focus on your future, or things from your past come up or something, but just kind of redirecting yourself to be like, but I really want to just live in the moment right now. Like, expressing gratitude, just literally sitting there and being like, I'm just so grateful for, my clean bedroom right now. Like, I'm just doing some of my own gratitude, that I'm not tied down to a work schedule right now. I'm just kind of in a transitional period. And I'm learning more about myself every day and kind of going through that journey. So yeah, I hope that this was helpful. I hope this little motivational talk helped. And if you have any questions for me or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And again, like I mentioned to you guys over on my community page, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video tomorrow. So there will be 3 videos out this week rather than 2. I don't know, I just felt really inspired this week to make more videos. So I'm doing that this week. Next week I'll definitely only be doing about 2, just because I have a lot going on. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in tomorrow's video for the Q&A. Be sure to head over to my community page on my YouTube channel to comment your Q&A questions. There's a post on there all about that. And then I also have a mental health live that's going to happen this Thursday from 4 to 6. I just have so much going on that I'm just so excited for living each day and being grateful. Gratitude is a big practice when it comes to being more present, honestly, and just feeling more zen every day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.